Hello, friends. Welcome on in. Get in here, get cozy, get your projects ready, enjoy the Harvey. He is also here with us today. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic WIP Wednesday and a good week so far. It is Wednesday, right? I was like, all of a sudden my brain went, yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. I know why I had a headache yesterday now. Because it rained today, and I was just like, oh, so it just released all of the pressure in the sky. Fantastic. But I'm good. I'm good today. I'm just tired. I don't know what it is, but I'm just tired. I'm assuming it's just the gloomy day. So we're bringing some color to this gloomy day with a fun, colorful blanket that we're making, or I'm making, for a friend. I'm very excited. I hope they like it. I feel like they will. It's different than what I would like normally do for uh the crocheted baby blanket, but I was just like, but they're so vibrant and fun and I like that. So I want to make sure that I give them something that I'm just like, this is you guys and this is for your baby, and I'm very excited. So it's going to be nice and colorful. And I have worked on a bunch of it, but I still have a ways to go. I'm hoping it's not too massive, but I'm like, whatever. Who cares? If it is, it is. Let's just get straight into it. If you guys are working on any fun projects, though, for WIP Wednesday, let us know what you're working on. I would love to see it. So just swap right on over there. Why did that feel like it lagged? I think we're okay. Always concerned, but here's the baby blankie. And see, it's super colorful and fun. I'm like, I need some color and fun, right? So here we are. Very colorful, very fun. It's super soft. I really love it. Oh, did I not? I might not have put in. Let's see if I can't find it really quick. I have it memorized at this point. So I really do not need the pattern in front of me, but I don't remember what it's called. I do not recall. So let me just grab that really quick, and then I can put it into the... There it is. Let's do this. Okay. Put it into the command is what I was going to say, and then I got distracted. Hold on. I have so many other projects, though, I'm like wanting to work on, but I was like, let's do this today. It's gloomy out. Like, it didn't rain, but it like drizzled and everything's wet. Because it has warmed up a bit, which is nice. Because I'm like, yes, please keep warming up. But Harvey was just like, why did it have to rain when we were supposed to go? And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, friend. I don't know what to tell you. It's gotta be goofy. All right, let's see. And I kind of like the way I'm putting the colors together. It almost looks like it's transitioning from one color to the next, which is really great. And it just makes it pop and fun and vibrant, and it's like a nice rainbowy color. I think that's what I'm excited about, is that it does just feel like a really pretty rainbow. All right, there we go. Nice. Ta-da! There we go. All right, so if you're curious about it, you want to do one yourself, there's the pattern, but we're just going to work on this today and have a nice time, as we should, right? All right, let me see. Yeah, so it's nice and like wide, and I'm going to have like a nice border on it. I think with each color, I'll just do like a nice like single crochet around, just to give it like a nice simple border. I could even do like a shell stitch, but I don't know, I'll think about it. I debated on putting like a white or a cream in here too, to kind of offset all of the colors, but I think it's just so fun. And it's got a nice texture. So it's got the bobble stitch, so on this side it's flat, but this side it has like a nice texture to it. You can kind of see that with the second camera, actually. That's fun. How perfect. All right, so what we're doing though is we're transitioning back into the blue color, because that's what we started with. So I'm pretty sure, get out of here, Freezer Bunny, damn it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're going into actual blue at this point. More blue. So I think I'm going to end up doing like this whole chunk 3 times. That's the plan. And hopefully I have enough yarn for it, but I should. But how are you guys doing? How's your Wednesday? How's your week? Any fun projects you guys are working on? Feel free to pop those into chat, or if you would like to show them off in the Discord, you are very welcome to. We have a whole section for crafters, so always a perfect spot to put it. Okay. I didn't even intentionally put it into rainbow order, and then I did it. I was just like, oh, perfect. All right, that makes sense. Makes sense why it worked so well. Okay. I have been crocheting and hiding my threads in, but I may have to pull some of them out and rethread them, which is fine. I don't mind putting the ends back in if I have to. Is that too big? Let's see. Oh, I could probably just bring this up like there. That's better. But I liked the texture on this one. I liked that it had a few different stitches to use, you know, just to add some variation and change. And then I actually let my husband pick out the colors. Because it's our friends, right? It's our friends. So it was just like, do you want to help me pick out the colors? I want it to be a bit more vibrant and fun. Here's a couple like palettes that I'm looking at. So then we went to the store. He helped me pick out yarn to put together. And I think it ended up being like perfect. Because the yellow and the green are a bit softer, right? A bit more pastel. And then the orange is super vibrant, and this blue is also a bit more vibrant. And I was like, oh, this actually works really well together. I will work with this. He almost wanted a brighter yellow, but I was kind of like, actually think I like the yellow you chose. Oopsies. So the only thing I have to figure out now, because I was like, okay, I have a blanket, but I was like, oh, I kind of want to make like a stuffy or some sort of like toy to give with it. So I'm just like, I don't know what I want to do yet. Because there's just unlimited choices out there for that. So I'm like, I have no idea what I want. But I figured something fun, something silly. I just hope I get a chance to give it in person, because I always love doing that. It's my favorite. I prefer it. I always like to give my handmade gifts in person. You dreaming, Harvey? Yeah? Yeah, he's like, I hate this day. It is gloomy out. It is icky and wet. And he's like, nope. Not what he wanted, but it'll be fine. Maybe it'll warm up. It's supposed to warm up. It said 50s. It said 50s end of the week and over the weekend. So I'm like, oh my God, yes. We might get to go on a WALK or an RUN. And I cannot say those out loud because he hasn't gotten to go today. We went yesterday and it was colder, and I don't know if that... You good? I don't know if that made my headache worse. Probably. But I felt like he deserved to go on one. He doesn't get to go on one like every single day because it's been so icky out. So this is much nicer. Right. But I've been trying to take it a little easy so I'm not being too mean to myself. I keep trying to like overwork a little bit. I can't help it. I feel like I need to. It's just a little bad. It was even last night after stream, he's just like, "Why don't you just come watch? We'll watch a show and you can just relax." He's like, I'm like, "Or I could crochet." He goes, "Well, that's kind of work for you." And I was like, "But it's also relaxing." It was, here, spoiler alert, it was not relaxing because I was working on his sweater and the color changes for some reason pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. It was driving me a little crazy to do the color changes. I'm like, I need to find a better way to do this so it's not such a pain in the butt. Harvey. Harvey. Maybe if I just have multiple balls of the color, it would work better. Because it's just 2 colors, but for some reason it is driving me crazy to change colors. And I'm like, I hate it. I probably frogged at least 5 times yesterday trying to make it look better, and I'm like... Could not work on that right now. It was a giant mess. It was driving me crazy. No, no, no. This one is way more relaxing. Let's be good and actually do the relaxing thing, right? Oh, he's hiding his face in the blanket. Oh, you're adorable, Harvey. You know that? Okay. There we go. It is kind of funny the way I have my yarn just like, it's half over my desk right now. Just so I have a little extra space. And it's not just taking up the entire screen. I mean, it's a blanket, right? Once it gets to a certain point, it will not be able to be crocheted on this desk. But for now, it's not bad. And then it'll actually just be a blanket for me, and I'm excited about that too. Okay. But we'll get to work on this for a little while. Figure out what else we want to do. I think that works for me. I guess I could be good and actually turn this camera. There we go. Because I'm over here. You're like looking at the rest of my room. Unnecessary. If you want to see the crafter, she's here. But let's get to work. Maybe we'll get through like at least a section, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. At least like the blue section, or we'll get through maybe blue and orange. That would be kind of nice. I don't know if we'll get through all 4 of the colors and do like a whole second, I guess, phase of the pattern. I don't know, whatever. Whole second chunk. But we can try. And then tomorrow we'll probably co-work together. I was debating on whether to also make it a bit of a craft circle co-work. So if anybody needs somewhere to go to hang out and work on crafts together, we could probably do that. I might be working on a bunch of projects plus crafting. Whatever I need to do, I need to get it done, you know, type of thing. I know I have a few more recordings that I want to do. Trying to get ahead of the game. I'm almost ahead of the game. I think if I record tomorrow and Friday, I will be. Right, Harvey? There you go. Big old stretch. He's got such a dopey look on his face. Look at him. He's so sweet. And then Friday will probably be more Dave the Diver, unless we feel like something else. I'm going to see. Because I do want to play Dave. I want to get through Dave some more. But if I'm feeling like doing something else, we can always pivot, you know, change it up a little bit. I never mind doing that. There we go. Okay. Oh, did I forget my scissors? Oh my god. Guys, I'll be right back. Just enjoy the colors. And Harvey, I'll be right back. I promise. I left my scissors on my freaking couch. Hold on. I'm back, Harvey. Don't worry. Mommy's here. I'm just gotta cut the yarn. I like how he waited for me. What are you doing? Where'd you go? All right. That is right? Yeah. So now we've like fully started over. So we're gonna do another row of the light green. It's like a very minty green color. I love this color. So another project I'm working on at the moment, I gotta figure out the colors I want to do. Because like once I lock in on the colors, I'm good to go, but I have like another wall hanging that I'm looking at. And then I got inspired today to do something like a really wacky wall hanging. So now I'm like, oh, great. But I think we can figure that one out. That one will be like really silly and fun, but we'll see how it goes. This other one's going to be a lot prettier than I have started, at least. There we go. I'm always like concerned of like doing something different or doing something in like these bright colors, only because it's like some people are like, no, I want it to be super pastel and soft because they're a baby. And then I'm over here just like, but you're so fun and I want it to be vibrant. So I'm really hoping it'll be good, but maybe. My husband's like, you know they're gonna love it. And I'm just like, I'm always concerned. Like, what if they hate it? I just figure you always need like another blanket, right? Blanket for whatever. Somewhere to lay down, something to hold on to, something to snuggle up in. Go. But if I can kind of figure out what I want to do for like a fun thing, I could do a puzzle toy. See, I keep like debating, like, do I want to do just a cute stuffed animal? I could do like a cute stuffed like puzzle ball. I think that could be kind of fun because that's like one that comes like goes into pieces. So like when they're older, they'll like take it apart and put it back together. But it can just be like a really cute stuffed animal toy too at the same time. So I'm like wondering now, I'm like, that actually could be kind of a fun one. Because it works a couple different ways, you know? Well, I may have come up with that. I'll have to see what kind of animal, though, I would want to do. Ooh, hello. Hello? Just immediately does Leviathan. Thanks for that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Why did that make me, like, nervous? Like, scared me. Oh my gosh. Anyways, maybe a Leviathan. Leviathan could be kind of an interesting baby toy. I don't know if they've ever played Subnautica, though. So it could be kind of a weird one to be like, yeah, I made you guys a Leviathan. I don't know if I have to be that nerdy. Could be a fish. It's just a fish. Yeah. Yeah, just a fish. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just wanted to check a couple things. We're good. We're good. I have a book. I have a bunch of patterned books, honestly. And I have one for puzzle balls. Leviathan at the front door. Perfect name. Hi, Ushi. Welcome on in. How's it going? If Harvey heard that one, he might have popped up. Where's the dog at? I'm glad you're doing good. That's awesome. But I might check that. I might check my puzzle book and see, is there a good one or do I have to make one up? Because I feel like with those, you can make like really cute patterns. It's like a very simplistic base, and then you kind of make the animals from there. But if there's anything exciting for WIP Wednesday, let us know what you're up to. I hope your projects are going fantastic no matter what. And if, you know what, if you have to frog, if you have to start over, it's okay. You've got this. It's going to come out better the second time. I promise. Okay. I might get through more of this than I think I'm going to. I feel like I'm getting a lot faster at this just because it's like, oh, once you get the pattern in your head, you just start moving. You just keep it going. There we go. Oops. Oh, kind of taut. There we go, much better. I have so many things. It's going through my head right now. I'm just like, what other things do I want to make? What other things am I like in the mood to make? I've been like in the mood to make some like keychains and stuff. I have a few of those written down to work on. Right now I just have like the two main projects that I'm doing, and then the plan is to kind of like pull those out every once in a while. If I need to take a break from one or the other. Okay, actually, go away. Come back. And we'll go back to blue. But I am happy with some of the stuff I have been working on, at least, which is a good thing, I would say. You know, you kind of want to be happy with how some of the stuff is turning out. I feel like I'm going to end up with like a whole book lovers collection or something, because I was like, oh, bookmarks. Oh, I have a couple bookmarks that I was like, oh, that could be cute. So now I'm like really, really pretty bookmarks. I showed you guys this one of the times we streamed the past couple weeks, where they're like made with crochet thread. And so they're super delicate looking and very pretty. And then I'm like, and then I want to make really silly ones. So I'm like, all right. I like that though. You know, sometimes you need to have a bit of variety. Show people what you can do, right? My mom was sending me project ideas today. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to add more to the list yet. let me get through some of this. Have a whole chunk of things made from what I'm looking at first, but I don't know, I still love it. This is right, yes? Yes. All of a sudden I did not trust myself. I just started going on autopilot, because this does like a little crisscrossy X, and it looks really cute. So it's not just baubles. Mama Belle, welcome on in. How you doing? Hello, hello. How's your Wednesday? What are you doing? What are you getting excited about? There we go. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Oh, there we go. All cuddled up. There's the baby. What a sweetie. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Eventually I'll get back to working on my cryptids though. I have the bag of them sitting by the door because I'm just like, okay, I'm putting those on hold for a little while, get some other stuff knocked out, pattern tests. I did another pattern test for somebody, and I have like the other one for the Harvey sweater going on, and I'm just like, one thing at a time. You're all right, kind of bummed. So you came here to crochet with y'all? Your mom bailed and forgot you. Oh no, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, we are here for you. We are here. We are crocheting. We are relaxing. So hopefully that can make you feel a little bit better. What are you working on? Right now, I'm working on a very colorful baby blanket for a friend. And I'm really excited to give it to them. I'm like, I keep talking about it. I'm like, I might as well do it on stream. Here we are. An emotional support dumpster fire. That's wonderful. That's so wonderful. I love it. I think I need one. Sometimes you just need to look at that and go, everything's fine. Everything might not be fine, but it will be fine. Okay. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to pull, and then that just, like, went away. There we go. Here he is. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I keep talking about all the other projects I have just rolling through my head right now, which I think is fair, you know? Hi. You waking up from your nap now? Oh, no, we're fine. Okay. But with my cryptids, I'm happy with how a lot of them are turning out. I do need to write down like the pattern for the one that I think I finally figured out how I want it to work. But I keep changing it, so I'm like, should I? Should I yet, or should I wait until I feel confident with it? At least the first half, I think I can write down, right? Can't really finish the cousin's tank top right now. You need one last measurement. Those silly measurements, right? Are you really close to being done, though? The dumpster fire is for your uncle, and you're also working on a pair of slipper socks for your aunt. Those will work up fast. We wear the same size. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. So many gifts. It always feels so good to make somebody a gift. I always hope they like it. You know, I always get concerned. I'm like, oh, what if they really don't like it, though? And when it's a surprise, I suppose, right? But if, like, they know about it or they requested something, it's a little easier. But it's like, whenever I give it and I'm like, it's a bit of a surprise, I'm just like, oh, hopefully they enjoy it. So far, I think I've gotten positive positive feedback, right? Okay. There we go. But I feel like this one works up pretty fast. I'm also probably using a bigger hook than is requested, but I'm just like, I think it actually works out better. Because it's not super holy or anything, so I don't have to worry about that. I have like really nice texture on the one side, which is great. And I feel like it's working up a little quicker. So I'm like, yeah, that works for me. Just basically got the piece together, and the lace details, they're not really gifts, they're requests. Fair enough. The slipper socks are kind of a crochet swap. Oh, that's so fun. One slipper for each dish of scrubby that your aunt made you. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's such a cute idea. What's up, Harvey? Well, go on. Is Dad downstairs? Go see him. Go say hi. Go on. It's okay. He's out in the hallway just like staring. Like, what's going on? I hear something. My husband just got home. The X detail is the same stitch you're using for your cousin's tank top. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go. It's so simple. And yet it adds such a nice detail. It's great. Okay, there we go. I'm actually gonna cut this now. Get this out of here. Get out of my face. I keep wanting to make more like wearable sweaters and tops and things of that nature, and I'm like, ugh. I just want to make everything. Can I just make everything right now? Did I screw something up? And if so, where? Why does it feel like I did? Or did I just make this really tight by accident? Always a possibility. I think that's actually what happened. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just sneak my hook in there. Much better. Okay. Fixed it. We're good. I was concerned, but it's my fault. It was my bad. Okay. All right, turning it over. You get to see the whole texture coming together. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I kept going back and forth between fun and like fun textures and really pretty and elegant, and I'm like, no, this is perfect. I just kind of hope I have enough yarn. I feel like I will. But we'll see. Maybe if I have leftovers, I don't know if that's going to happen, or I might have to buy more, and then I'll have leftovers. But maybe then I could make like just a plain puzzle ball with all the different colors, just to make it fun and vibrant, and then I can make one with the animals on it or something too. I like want to make them like a million things. I know I shouldn't, but I know I want to. Maybe that could just be a different thing. I could just make those on the side. Because I was just like, oh, I could do a bag or a blanket and a stuffy and a lovey and... Calm down. Calm down. It's just exciting. You know, as a maker, the second you hear your friend's pregnant, you're just like, what am I going to make? What's it going to be? Okay, let's see. what's next? The next one actually is the bauble. So it's like every time I'm on this side, I do single crochets, and then every time I'm on the other side, we do like a special stitch. I say special, but one of the rows is just double crochets. It's just every other row is a single. But I do have the pattern under exclamation mark pattern. I forgot to put that in the title, but it's fine. I can always press the button. Ta-da! So if you're curious or if you want to make it yourself, it's a free pattern. And I've seen so many different color combinations with it, but I liked this one. Where it was like the transition. I was like, that actually might work best. Because I was going to do it a little different. And then I decided on doing it this way. Because I was just like, when I looked at how the stitches come together, I was just like, oh, there's actually like a row missing. And I was like, I could add a row in between of just like an extra thing of double crochets. And then I was just like, well, instead of doing that, I could just have like a fun transition from one color to the next. So that is what I decided on. Which of course meant that I had to frog this at one point. But anyways, I digress. Because I was just going to have it where it's just like, okay, blue chunk, orange thing in the middle. Orange chunk, yellow in the middle. You know, yellow chunk, green in the middle. And that's all it was going to be. A lot simpler. But this has more of like a pop. Okay. Once we get to the end of this row, I'm taking a sip of my coffee. I didn't have a lot today, so I was just like, oh, I feel like having a cup right now. So I made myself a cup of coffee, which is fantastic. I keep feeling like, though, I've been drinking so much water. I don't know if I'm like dehydrated or what is going on, but like this dry air is just awful. It has been so dry and so like just bad. I just cannot stand it anymore. I'm like, I need some moisture and humidity. So I feel like I've just been drinking so much water. Oh wait, actually we're gonna be changing color. Okay. So now we're gonna go orange. Because you can see where my repeat is. You can see what we're going to be doing because that's where I started. So this is what I have started doing is where we're at. We're doing the repeat of all of the colors that I have currently completed. Where's the end? I found a little knot, so I was fixing it, but I was like, where's the end of this? Okay. So here comes the baubles. These are always fun to do. This one is made with 5 double crochets together. And we're going to do half double crochets in between. Okay. Yes, good. Because I was like, this is the one that I think the chain 2 does not count as a stitch. I was right. Okay. So we'll make our fun baubles on this row. And I have made baby blankets with the baubles before. So it's just like that's always just like a fun texture to have on there. I feel like kids and like babies would love to have that little texture to touch, you know? There we go. Maybe I will give myself a different project to work on after stream. Just to change it up a little bit. But this one's such an easy one to sit on the couch mindlessly crocheting while we watch a show or a movie. Watch my husband play a game. Easy. Okay. It is funny how they can like pop back and forth too. You can pop it this way if you really wanted to, but goes out like in the back really easily. Trash, welcome on in. How you doing? How's your Wednesday? How's it going? My favorite cyborg has arrived. I love it. Get in here. I hope you're having a great week so far. You have metal pins in your legs, so you call yourself a cyborg. You know what? I like it. Understandable. Go with it. Did I tell you that I got into a crash while working? I don't think you did. Are you okay? I hope everything's all right. That is never a fun thing to have to go through. I feel like somebody else just told me that they were in a car crash. That is so scary. You broke leg. Broke ass leg? Broke your leg, broken ribs, and a concussion. Oh my gosh. Oh, geez. I hope you heal quickly and easily. That is awful. I'm just glad you're here. Car crashes can be so scary. Especially that one. That one sounds like it had to have been, like, real bad. Yeah, I had a friend who, like, sent a picture, too, that was just like, yep, here's the crash. I was like, oh. Makes me nervous. I was in the back of the work truck grabbing tools when you got rear-ended? On a 5,000-foot reel of fiber fell on you, causing a lot of crush injuries. Oh my gosh. What in the world? People need to pay attention. That's so ridiculous. Like 100, 150 pounds. Oh my God. I feel that drives me crazy because it just makes me think that that person was not paying attention at all. It's just like how? I'm glad you're okay. I know you're hurt, but I'm glad it wasn't worse. Oh, it was during the snowstorm this weekend, and you're pissed because you told your company this would happen. I mean, fair. As you should be, honestly. If it's during a snowstorm and everything, and it's just like, this is a bad idea. We shouldn't be doing this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so then you have like the slip factor, and if it's like really hard to see, you have that whiteout factor, and it's just none of it's good. None of it's good. You hope for the best, and then you're prepared for the worst type of thing. Good so far. It was white out, and the trucks are white, of course. Snow is just reflecting your strobe lights, so it was blinding. Aw, jeez. Scary. Absolutely scary. I had a tire. This is years ago now, but I had a tire pop while I was pretty much driving through a snowstorm, and it made my car decide to, spin in the middle of a highway. And I luckily somehow was not hit by another car, did not hit any other cars, and just rolled into a ditch. But I'm like, my tire popped. I didn't even know it was broken. I was like, I don't know what happened when I was like, I don't know what I slipped on, but it was just like, phew. And then I realized, we found out, it was like, no, your tire like popped on the road. So I'm like, I don't know what caused that to happen. But it was scary. It was very scary. I feel like that's, knock on wood, the one that's like the biggest thing I've had to deal with, luckily. But snowstorms are not fun. It was all like bent and everything. Oh my gosh. Not good. Definitely shows the scary damage. Okay. Of course, this is the row that takes forever, but worth it, I would think. Because it just adds such a nice texture. We want that. You weren't the only one injured that day. Really? More people on your team, even. Not good. Yeah, the company's got to be starting to think about liability issues. I would assume, right? That's the word I want, right? I don't even know. I don't know. I feel like they're just like going, ooh, that's not a good thing. We screwed up. Probably should have thought about it. We do have an ad that's going to start in like a minute. We still have time, but I'm letting you know ahead of time. We'll take a break. I forgot to take a sip of my coffee, so I'm going to have a sip of my coffee, have some water, stretch our wrists and our hands, and do a posture check, all of that good stuff. It's Perfect timing to do so. They're deleting emails from the server. Get out. Oh, that doesn't... Company, what you doing? What you trying to hide there? That seems very bad. That sounds like a lawsuit. Yeah, really, I would probably be safe and stuff too. Like, no, 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 no. Hold on a second. There we go. Halfway through the row. I feel like this row is really long for some reason. Oh, man. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Oh, my gosh. Seems a tad silly. I would have said I want to finish the row before doing my stretches, but here comes the ad, by the way. And then we're going to take a nice break, so get up, stretch, move around, save your game, all of that good stuff. And then we'll get back to it. I'm not going to stop until it actually shows me that it's turned on, by the way, because I'm just like, I want to get this done. I want to keep working on this. Apparently they tricked me into thinking it was going to happen like this second. There we go. Okay. Do that one. Oh, almost through the row. All right, posture check. Big old stretches all around. Some wrist stretches. Do some jazz hands for those fingies. Always a good idea to do some stretches and relax yourself a little bit if you're working on projects. But how's it going? For those who don't have an ad, or for my subs. There we go. I'm so excited about this blanket. Da, 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 da. Check on all my stuff. Make sure we're good to go. Oh, yeah, I saw a pigeon pattern that was really cute. I had made a bunch of pigeons. I made like a whole group of pigeons. My husband asked me to for coworkers like years ago when he worked somewhere else. And they loved their pigeons. I thought it was so funny. I was like, all right, I'll make a bunch of pigeons. Some strange inside joke. But this one's so cute. It's like a big, like, pigeon. Like, very round and cute. So many project ideas. So little time. Maybe I should just dedicate, like, a whole day to crocheting every week. Every week, all I do is crochet and read that day. It would make me so very happy. Ugh. Oh, yeah, coffee. Let's get that in me. Keep me going. But we're an hour in. We've done 3, almost 4 rows. I mean, it is a blanket, so it kind of tells you how long each one takes. Plus, I talk, plus, you know, distractions and, yeah, stream. So it's harder to get the proper timing on these things, so. But I really love how it's turning out. And I'm thinking just like a nice, simple single crochet border is going to be best for it, you know? I think that's going to be best. It's just so fun. All right, we're coming back. Everybody's getting back into this. We're almost finished with that ad. Thanks for sticking around. There we go. Actually, I could cut this. Let's just cut this. Welcome back, everybody. For those of you just joining us, welcome on in. Welcome to WIP Wednesday. I hope you're having a fantastic week. Whoa, I just bumped my desk. Everything's fine. If you're working on any fun projects today, let us know. Can be anything, doesn't have to be a fiber art. There's so many fun projects to be had out there, right? Let me just turn this. There we go. Or if you'd like to share it in the Discord, you are very welcome to join us in there. We have a whole section for crafting. Love to get to see what you guys are up to. I am currently working on a very colorful, very vibrant baby blanket for my friends who are having babies, and I'm so excited. Or a baby, I should say. I don't know if I want to wish twins or triplets or anything on them right now. But I am very excited for them. It's their first kids, so I was just like, I have to make them something. I always get excited for friends and family when they have kids, and I get to make fun, cozy things for them or something practical. But I really wanted to go fun and vibrant with this one. And here we are. Okay. I keep wanting to set up and actually sew, and I keep hesitating, and I don't know why, but maybe tomorrow I might actually do that. Maybe that could be part of my co-working. Maybe I'll sew. Make that a part of my to-do list. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. I am putting two between, yes? Okay. Got concerned that I started screwing that up. If you're curious about the pattern, though, it is a free one that I found. I thought it was really cute, and it worked out really well. It's working up really well, actually. It just has some really pretty stitches put together and some nice texture to it. Okay. Nice. But I figured we would get through at least one little section, get some of this done together. Because that's always fun. I always like to share what I'm working on, or have a whole little crafting circle going on. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't realize this, and then I found an article, and I haven't gotten to look into it more, like actually see where he posted his. He must be on his website for the blog post, but Concerned Ape had mentioned something about his update. I don't think he gave a date or anything yet, but gave like a little tease about it being for changing up the kids to make them a little better and adding 2 more marryable candidates. I'm sorry, what? Who? So I'm wondering, right? I'm half wondering if Sandy might end up being one of the marryable candidates, like not actually adding a person to the game, but making her be marryable. Now, I don't know if there's going to be I guess Clint could also be marryable, right? So I'm thinking like maybe those two if he wasn't adding new people to it, right? Sandy Cheeks. Nah, Sandy, bright red hair, lives in the desert, has a shop, isn't a squirrel. But that's like, those are my guesses if we're gonna add marryable candidates without adding brand new characters. So now I'm like curious about it. And I don't know when this is gonna happen. I don't know if this is gonna happen before I finish my playthrough. If we're gonna have to play again. Marry somebody new. But I don't know. It's very exciting. It's fun. I just love that he has so much passion for his game and wants to keep changing things and adding more and having fun with it. But I thought that was exciting. I don't know. I saw something about it and I was just like, "What?" Really? Interesting. And I think he even mentioned making another farm type again too. So it was just like, dude, you are just asking me to play again. I'm not going to say no. But how could you? So I don't know if that's true, but I think it was also a tease that he did like a long time ago where he was just like, well, you know, with big updates, I tend to like to put new farm types. And I was just like, really? So I don't know what that is going to mean. What we could end up with, but it could be very interesting. Oh my gosh. There we go. I don't know. Gaming news always gets me excited sometimes because there's always something fun to learn about, or if there's an update coming for something else. It's cool to hear about those things because I'm a giant nerd. I always feel like I'm way more excited about the little games though. I feel like that has become a huge thing for me. I'm just like, no, I'm actually way more excited about the little things, the little games, the indie games, than I am about like big ones. uh, Oopsies. There we go. Because after this, we do more X's. Okay. Sorry, I just had to check really quick. I want to make sure I'm at the right spot. At least I always know, no matter what, I'm looking this way, it's single crochets. Simple. Okay. Okay, there we go. I feel like I have so much to do. I have so many things I have to plan out and like for the year and everything. This like next month is going to become very busy. Like the end of March is going to be very busy, and going into April too, there's going to be another like busy. So I'm like, that's all busy, and then May comes up immediately after that, and May is like my crazy charity month with St. Jude, and I'm just like, I feel like I should already have everything planned out now, because otherwise it's not going to happen. There's no way with how crazy life's going to be in the next like month. So I may put out a call to action in the Discord if you guys have any fun ideas that we should do this year. Let me know. I don't know what their theme is yet. I guess I could check to see if they've posted anything about it. But I'm like, once I know the theme, I like to usually play off of that and make all my overlays and everything. Since last year was like camping, it was really cute, and I made like a trail and all of that, which was fun. So I'm like, I gotta figure that out this year. And I have like a bunch of stuff I have to do. We have marathons we need to do because you guys unlocked so many things. But I love doing it every year, so we're gonna have fun with it, no matter what. So I think that's gotta go on my to-do list too, actually. Just so I'm ready, you know? As long as I have at least most of that ready and started, I think we'll be okay. I'll have the entire month planned out, and then things will change mid-month. Okay, just a couple more rows, and we are finished with the blue section. Back to our X's. I guess it's kind of like X's and O's if you think about it. We get hugs and kisses poured into this blanket. You have X's everywhere. You have the O's, which are the baubles. I kind of like that. That's cute, right? Adds another layer of adorableness to the blanket. But this is nice and soft and repetitive. Relaxing. With the very exciting music behind me. What if you're just joining us and you're working on anything fun for WIP Wednesday? Let us know what you're working on. I'm just going to sit and tell you guys all about all of the different projects I have. So feel free to interrupt me at any moment. There we go. I do like the idea of making a bunch of blankets, though. So I might come up with either my own pattern or find like some patterns that I really like that are pretty, not like really simple, but like, you know, not difficult to whip up, and have like a stack of those to have with me just in case anybody needs one, type of deal. But it's nice to kind of like show these are the things I like to make, these are the things I do. If you like my style, there you go. Perfect. Feel free to order something. But I just keep having fun with the projects I am working on, right? I want to do more wall hangings because I've been having so much fun putting those together. I want to do some more with actual like images again. Or like some really simple ones for the season. Or whatever comes up, right? Those are always fun to do. So now I'm like, all right, got more to play with always, right? I just need to take some pictures of a whole stack of items that I have. I need to take some pictures and then get those posted. So I can do a little show and tell, right? This one will probably go up today so you guys can see it for WIP Wednesday. What were we working on, right? What did we get done? Well, we're not going to get it done, that's for sure. I'd be here all day if we were trying to get this done. Okay. Oh, speaking of that, actually, let me write down a note for myself. Hold on. Perfect. Reminders. Always have a notebook next to me. Especially during stream. I will sit here and yap and I'll remember something, and if I don't write it down, it's not going to be remembered because it's stream and I just kind of have this train of thought that just keeps going. We just keep sitting here, we chat, and it just drives away. Okay. So far, so good. So I'm not going to count this next row as the end. I'm going to do the single crochet and actually start into the orange section. That's where I would say, okay, now the blue is finished. But maybe we can get some more done. Oh. Wait, why do I have an extra stitch? Oh god, why do I have an extra stitch? Hold on, I want to check that I don't have, it's not getting like wider or something silly. Okay, good. That's the right amount. So I don't know how I ended up with an extra stitch. It's so weird. It's not even going to be noticeable the way I have to actually crochet that part, so it's going to be fine, but maybe I put something in the wrong spot. I think we're okay though. I'm not going to worry about it. We're fine. Weird. Weird. But we are back to our single crochets. I'm already getting hungry. I can't believe I'm already getting hungry. Ooh, one thing I am doing, speaking of food, I have my starter out right now, my sourdough starter, because I think I'm going to make myself some bagels tomorrow. I've made bagels before, but I was just like, oh, I think I'm going to make some tomorrow. I wasn't like super excited with how they came out. I feels like I could have made these better. So I'm hoping with all my new knowledge I will make them better. It's like that or English muffins. That's what I feel like making. because once again, we have talked about this. My friend even made fun of me yesterday for it. I love bread, so any chance I get to make it, to bake it, whatever, I'm going to do it. I could like fall asleep for some reason. I don't know why I'm so tired. I don't know if it's just the day, if it's because I had a headache yesterday, or what. Ugh. I don't even feel like I did anything too crazy. My workout wasn't even that nuts this morning. Sometimes it's really tough and it like takes a lot out of me. This one I was like, I wasn't too bad. Why am I so tired? So I can't even blame it on that. Okay, we're changing colors, bringing some more orange in. Let's go. Okay. This is just double crochets, right? I was questioning myself there for a second. We're good. These like few rows are very simple because it's just like, oh, this is going from single to double to single again. But this is where I was just like, oh yeah, it's transitioning to the next color. Okay, good. But if you're just joining us, let us know what you're working on for WIP Wednesday. What are those work in progress? What do they look like, I should say? And how are they going? Hopefully, really well. So far, I'm happy with how our work in progress for stream is going. It's looking real nice and cozy and colorful. But if you're working on something else that's not a fiber art, that's not crochet, feel free, let us know. Or if you'd like to share pictures or anything, you can share those in the Discord. There's a whole section for crafters. Okay. Oh, I have another idea just popped in my head. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. It's like when those things pop in my head, though, I'm like, ooh, maybe. Have to see if that'll work. Check out that idea. Ugh. I definitely am probably spreading myself too thin. I'm blaming myself for just being tired no matter what. I'm like tired all the time now. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Oh, actually, my shoulders are starting to... There we go. Reposition. If you need a posture check, here it is. Are you slouching like a goblin? Because we all become crafty goblins.
Four letters, one word. Yeah.
Hello? Oh my god. Oh, Jey Uso. Was it really? Yeet. I love it. I love that. Thank you. Scratty. Thank you. You just gotta yeet sometimes, you know? You just gotta. It works. How are you doing, by the way? Welcome on in. Oh my gosh. I'm over here getting caught up in my own thoughts. I love it. Took me out of it for a second. Let's see. There we go. I don't know how I'm like stuck in so many long games right now. I was just thinking about this because of course Stardew Valley music came on. And I'm just like, I have been playing that one save for so long with you guys. And then Dave the Diver is like a really long game, it feels like, too, which is funny. I'm like, I need some shorties with some good story. A lot of these ones that you guys have me playing are resource hunting and stuff. It's so funny. And I do keep wanting to play more and more long form ones, but I'm just like, I gotta relax for a sec. Okay. There we go. So if you've been paying attention, you'll know the next row. Actually, let me change color quick. Because we're going back to blue. This is our last blue for this section, and then it goes to orange. And then orange and yellow. Alright, swapping it over. You get to see the front again. Colorful, textured, beautiful. There we go. So we're getting our single crochet. Oh my god, all of a sudden I looked at this and I went Perry the Platypus. Like, I don't know why. I think it's just the two colors together. I saw this and I saw it like this is a platypus. I don't know why my brain went there. I just gotta put a hat on him. Oh my god. Maybe I'm going insane. Maybe I need a break. I mean, a platypus is one of my favorite animals, though, because it's ridiculous and it's wonderful. And it's so tiny. When I finally got to see one in person, and I was like, you're so much smaller than I thought. I don't know why I thought they were going to be almost the size of a beaver. And then they weren't. They're teeny, and they're so cute. But they're such a wonderful, weird animal. Okay. So fun. I'm so happy with this. I'm actually kind of happy that we didn't put in any neutral tones to this, because I was like, oh, it could use a white to, like, you know, break it up and everything, or like a creamy color, or like a little off-white color. And I'm like, I'm actually kind of happy it doesn't have that. Like, looking at it all together now, I'm like, no, I kind of like that it's just the colors. It just makes it feel warm and inviting and fun. It's definitely fun. Okay. Okay, there we go. Keep it up. I can't get Perry the Platypus out of my head now. I'm just staring at this like that's what I see. This is what I see. What if I made what if I made a stuffed Perry the Platypus? Just because. I just want to make one now. Just because. I have no other reason than that. It would be very silly. It's all the reason I need, honestly. The second I'm just like, oh, that would be fun. Let's do that. And then we just do it. Done. All right, moving on. I can make little keychains. That would be really cute, actually. I'll try that. I'll see if I like it. It would just be a very niche, very silly thing. But I feel like that's kind of where I enjoy being, is in the niche section. If you recognize it, cool. If you don't, but you enjoy it, also cool. Oh, man. Okay. We're gonna go back to orange. Felt like a really fast row all of a sudden. Got through that like crazy fast. Let's see, where did we start today? We started here because we were starting off the blue section. So we've gotten this chunk so far completed. And this is like the matching set down here, so we're moving into this orange and yellow. Okay, there we go. Just trying to see like how much do I have left of each. I still feel like I might have enough to do like another section and I'm good. It's kind of crazy to think that though. I'm hoping that's true because that would be like perfect. It would be ideal. So we're back to our X's, by the way. That's what we're working on this row. But I'm glad you guys decided to join me today. I hope you've been having some fun, or you're being very productive for your WIP Wednesday. Or you relaxed. You know, relaxing for a WIP Wednesday, also a good idea. Also a good chance to give yourself time to do whatever you need to. Heal, breathe, feel better. It's okay to relax. It's okay to be bored. Sometimes we don't think that, right? And we just want to keep going, keep moving, keep doing. So hopefully you're giving yourself some time for that relaxation. I know I'm bad about it. I try to be better. I should probably add in a couple more breaks during the day where I can just sit, you know, maybe read a book, get away from everything. I feel like at one point I was doing that and it felt good and I was like, okay. Then I stopped doing it. I was like, no, I gotta catch up on some things. I'll skip it for today and then, oops. Wait, yes, okay. Ooh, I thought I was doing the wrong thing for a second. We're fine. There we go. But yeah, I keep trying to be nicer to myself because I know I've been making myself super busy, a bit overworked. I mean, with stuff that I'm like excited about and enjoying, but sometimes it can be a little too much. And I need to still give myself a chance to breathe. Okay. We halfway through the row. Almost halfway through the whole blanket, I would say. Getting to that point. Ah, oh, there we go. Sorry, I had to readjust. I feel like I'm sitting funny for some reason. Okay. Might just get that out of the way. It's so hard not to just like want to look at it and like especially the other side. It's very good for the senses. we at? We're getting there. We're doing well. Timing-wise, I feel like, too. Oops. Oh boy. I can't start making mistakes yet. We'll have to come up with a fun crochet project, too, for St. Jude Charity Month. You could always go back and revisit some fan favorites. We could make a whole project together throughout the month. I'm always up for anything. Because it's not just play live to me. I think it's... I always also play or crochet and do crafts and stuff. It's... For me, it's just the hit the play button. Play live. Okay, the next one should still be orange, yes. Alright, flipping it over. Look at that. Nice. We're almost to this part again. It fills up the entire screen. I love that. Okay. See where we're at, how we're feeling once we get through this. Okay. I have like some 3D print projects that I want to work on. I might need to get myself some new filament though. Or just some more in general. It's like the older it gets, it starts getting brittle and dry, and I'm just like, But I think I have a couple more projects that we could use on that, or just something small, like some small things that I want to use for even my crafting stuff. I'm like, I could just use that, you know. I'm like, I think it'll work out just fine. I keep doing the one more row in my head. I'm like, just one more row. We can do another row. When it gets to that point, you're just like, yep, I just want to keep going. It's just exciting to see it get worked up, and I can't wait to see it like fully finished. You can show it off a little bit more. Harvey's gonna want to steal it. He's not allowed to steal it. Honestly, I don't even know if I can let him touch it. I think He's a little allergic to dogs, so I'm just like, I will wash it, of course. I'll wash it and make sure it's good to go. But I'm like, I think he'll be all right. So Harvey is not allowed to snuggle with his blanket at all. He's gonna think it's his. He thinks everything I make is his, and he always thinks it's either a blanket or a pillow. But it's like, no, 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 no. Not this one. You can't have this one. We're not getting all that dander trapped in here. We do have an ad coming up in a minute, so you guys know the drill. We're going to take a break. We're going to stretch out those hands if you're working on any projects, do a posture check, save your game, good bathroom break time, grab a snack, hydrate, all of those good things. I will stop crocheting too so that we can take a breath together, take a break together, and then you won't miss any of the stitches being done. Because I know it's gonna come up right after I get to the end of this row, and we'll have yellow starting. Get into another color. And another bobble row, which is even more fun. There it is. There's the ad right as I got to the end of the row. See, what did I tell you? I was right. Haha. All right. Let's do some stretches. Let's shake it out a little bit. Feel good. How are you guys doing? For anybody who's not in an ad right now. Stretch. Stretch those wrists. Woo! All right. Let me just throw my camera across the room. Stretch those wrists out. It actually feels really good. Actually, I was on my wrists a lot today during my workout. This actually feels really good. Doing some like rotations and stretches. Some spirit fingers. Much better. Very good. How much do you think we can get through? I'm thinking we'll probably... definitely the bobble row, because that's what we're going to be starting in the second. Maybe the single, and then maybe the cross. That's where I feel like I'm going to end up stopping. So that means we pretty much got through 2 sections then. I love that. I think that works. That counts, right? Do you think I can do that in 20 minutes? That's my plan. That's what I'm going to try to do. Because then I need to eat. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, and I want to put on pajamas, and I want to relax, because, I don't know, I'm just really tired. It's like either that, or I'm going to do, like, 1,200 other things before I go to bed, which is probably also true, but... I'm excited. This is fun. This is very fun. Alright, I'm at least gonna get the next color put on, because I only have so long now. And now I've given myself a challenge. If I don't just get through the bobble row, then I think I can do at least 1 or 2 more, but we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing, right? Okay. So we have the chain too, and we'll swap. And then I can say, oh, welcome back. Thanks for making it through the ad. Everybody got a good stretch, I hope. And we're starting the next row with the next color, which is yellow. And of course, it's our fun baubles again. Which is even better. But for those of you just joining us, welcome to WIP Wednesday. How are you guys doing today? How's your week going? I hope it's awesome. If you're working on any fun projects, let us know what they are. Let us know how they're going. Or if you'd like to share any pictures, I would love to see. Currently, I am working on a crochet baby blanket for a good friend of ours who's having their first baby this year, which is super exciting. And they're very fun. So I was like, bright, vibrant, fun colors. Yes. Necessary. Absolutely. Oh. There we go. My two skeins right now are looking very deflated. But that's okay, because we just went through their colors. It's the orange and the blue one right now. They look way more deflated. Here, let me show you. They look way more deflated than the green and the yellow. Oh, that's so funny. Wait, did I just... there, okay, there we go. Should be better. These two are going to end up looking probably the same way after I get through their sections. I'm still feeling pretty confident about having enough. I'm going to end up playing Yarn Chicken. Mark my words, it's going to happen. You're a bit snug. Hold up. Okay. This is always the longest row. I'm actually really curious to see how long it does take. Because it's like I'm doing multiple stitches in one spot. At least it feels that way, right? Since it's 5 double crochets together to make the bauble, it just feels like it takes so much longer to get through this row. Okay, there we go. My mind's where am I? Looking out across the sky. There is water, water everywhere. Okay. Don't start singing. For the rest of the schedule for the week, by the way, tomorrow my plan is to do some co-working in Discord, so you're very welcome to join me. We'll get some work done together. Could be crafty. Can be anything. Could be cleaning, whatever you want it to be. And then Friday, she'll be some more gaming. Probably Dave the Diver, because I'm having fun with that, and we keep finding new things and unlocking new things, and it's exciting. And then the weekend starts, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, and it is Super Bowl weekend, so fun snacks and everything. That's what that means. It's just another excuse to eat fun snacky food. Okay. So far, so good, right? I don't know, maybe I won't get through multiple rows. This row takes so long. I love how I'm just giving myself a challenge now. I'm like, okay, let's see what we can do. Faster, faster crochet. Da, 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 da. Go. Nice. Looking good so far. Happy. Probably cut this. So that gets out of my way. No more orange. Ooh, we did do that right? Yes. Oh, it's not no more orange. Okay, that's what I'm like. That's why my brain went, wait, what? No, because we're only on the bauble. We're on the bauble section in the orange. Oh no, there I go. No, you slowed down now because you questioned your whole life. Keep going, keep going. We got to get through it. Okay, and here. Nice. All right. Oof, only halfway through? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Yeah, I might not. I might not. Dang it. Okay, well, maybe this and then maybe the single crochet. Maybe that's what we'll get through. I don't even believe myself anymore. It's taking so long to just get through this one row. That's what I get for using baubles. Okay, there we go. But I hope you're having a good day. Good WIP Wednesday. Getting some good stuff done. But always being kind to yourself. Okay, there we go. Guess just gonna check to make sure we're good. We're good. Having to put like the half doubles between, I'm always concerned that I'm missing them. I'm not actually putting them in, or I'm missing one, and then it's gonna be like slightly off. Like, I had that extra stitch and I still don't know what the hell I did. I'm like sitting here like, what? But that's okay, because you're supposed to have a minor mistake in all of your projects to let your heart and soul back out, because you put everything into it when you're making it. So it's got to have a little place for it to escape, right? I still love that little folklore about making mistakes in craft projects. That makes me so happy. Because it's true. I probably put way too much into everything that I make. And I gotta remember to just leave a little space to bring it back to me so I'm not just losing it, right? Gotta bring it back. Oopsies. Speaking of mistakes. Whew. There we go. Getting it all worked out. Is this more Planet Zoo? Because when I hear the Planet Zoo music, it really makes me want to play. And, it is. And I have added it to this list, and it's so enjoyable. There we go. Okay. We're so close. We're so close to being done with this row. And it's taken a good 10 minutes. Maybe. I don't even know. I don't know if I'm counting that right. I think it took like 5-10 minutes, right? Because I'm seeing what time it is, and I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe 50. Well, no. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think it was like 10 minutes. Eater of time and yarn. There's a lot of stitches like that too. That will take up tons and tons of yarn. And take forever to make like just one. But they're cool looking. So it's like, is it worth it? You gotta kind of measure it by that. Nice. Wait, how did I end up with an extra? Oh no. Hold on. Did I screw up somewhere? How did I end up with an extra stitch again? Guys, I ended up with an extra stitch and I'm freaking out. Let me make sure I have the same number of baubles still, because as long as that's... I don't think I will. Do I have an extra stitch? Or am I missing a stitch? How did I drop one? What the hell? What keeps happening? It's just because it's tight, right? Oh, no, it's there. I'm panicking and it's there. I'm panicking and it's actually there. The stitch is there. Everything is fine. I'm tired. No, it's not. No, because I'm supposed to have two in between. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Okay, this just proves that this has to be my last row right now, because I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm making mistakes left and right. It can't have this many mistakes. What am I doing? How did I do that? Oh, I'm so sorry. I bopped straight into my microphone just then. Okay. Well, I can fix this pretty easily, but I'm still really freaking annoyed with myself. And that's where we're ending it, because I'm tired and I'm hungry. And it looks really good. So, there. I love the colors. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. But I need a break. I need to get away from my desk. Because things are getting goofy. But there it is. In all of its beautifully colorful glory. Let's see. I'm going to come here, though. Oh, now it looks funny. Here, straighten it out a little bit. Beautiful. You can still see it in the corner. It's perfect. Just the way it is. All right, let me see where we can run off to. But thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Got to relax, got to craft. All of that good stuff. Like I said, tomorrow, co-working. Friday, gaming with Dave. Make sure you're following me on all my socials. Check out the podcast, rate, review, subscribe, share it with your friends. Enjoy all the long-form content while you craft. It's perfect. Join the Discord and the really cool community that we have. And I also have a YouTube channel where I put all of my VODs, as well as make other fun gaming videos. Check out all of the fun things. But let's see where we can run off to today. There's always somewhere. We always got some fun people to go say hi to. Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to say, keep crafting, keep gaming, stay lazy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Have fun. I'll see you guys later. See you guys next time. Have a great night. Have a great week if I don't see you. Bye.